So I'm a very special type of stupid. Despite my ambitions, I actually don't watch all that TV all that much. Really, the only things I watch on TV right now, most of it comes from Antenna, and most of it is either sports or Svengoolie and Saturday Night Live. And of course, if you add on cable, I don't watch much of cable either, and all of that is just more sports and Doctor Who. Like, that's really all I watch. And of course, I don't have a Netflix subscription. I kind of refuse to get Netflix or Amazon Prime or Hulu. Mainly because I'm kind of a Luddite and I will live and die on Antenna broadcast TV. Oh, it's all digital. I can still get it with an antenna for free, you know? Like, I like that. And of course, I'm also a big fan of collecting DVDs. Because, you know, I like having a physical medium, and I like getting stuff for free, and just letting TV just flowing down the river of the rabbit hole of television. Like, yeah, with broadcast TV, you don't get to choose when you watch a program, but I think that's just the beauty of television, you know? Like, just turn on the TV and just let it just take you wherever it wants you to go, and if you don't want to, then change the channel or throw a shoe at it. Of course, this mentality means that I missed a lot of good programming over the years. So here are a few shows that I will likely get to eventually. Now, these are shows that are a few years old, and I just haven't gotten around to watching them. So, yeah. Let's get started. The first is very appropriate for the season. It is, as I'm recording this, October 19th, 2021. Halloween is in full swing. It finally got fucking cold outside after days of 80-degree temperatures, although it wasn't as bad as in 2019, but still. Yeah, Over the Garden Wall. It's a mini-series. I could probably get through it in a day if I had the time and or the patience, but I've heard it's actually really creepy, yet also really cool. I don't watch a lot of cartoons that I don't have a hand in making, which is very, very select for me, because I didn't make any cartoons. To me, Over the Garden Wall seems like Gravity Falls, but without all the pedophilia implications. But yeah, I heard it's actually a really good show, and yeah, I might actually like it, but I am very selective when it comes to cartoons. You're talking to a person who likes Lunatics Unleashed and stopped watching regular show after season 5 or 6, whenever Thomas the Goat left. But I don't have the DVD yet, and I don't know if I will. But hey, if you want me to get the DVD, support me on Patreon. I will not apologize for that plug. My mom's in the hospital. I need money now. The second show is The Good Place. Now, I actually have it on DVD, and I actually didn't lose it, unlike a lot of my DVDs. A lot of my DVDs from, like, the first season of Night Court and the obscure sitcom 10 Items or Less, I've lost because let's just say my room is not organized, and trying to organize it will be very exhausting for me mentally, because of my depression and OCD, and because, you know, just looking through crap will bring me to places that I don't want to be, and I don't like remembering, and yeah, I probably sound like a pussy. But anyway, yeah, The Good Place is kind of a, you know, it is central to some of my interests, because, like, I'm one of those idiots who doesn't know what I'm interested in at any given point. Because my interests tend to change, like, every freaking day, and that's very distressing for somebody who doesn't know who they are, if they want to be calm and sarcastic and deadpan, or manic and crazy. Anyway, yeah, I've always sort of had a affinity of the afterlife for some reason. It kind of reminds me of the Twilight Zone, that one Twilight Zone episode, I forget which one, but it has this bank robber who dies and ends up when what he thinks is heaven, but it is revealed in the end that is actually hell. And I'm just so interested in crap like that. I don't know why. I just am. I have this weird fantasy that in the afterlife I become my persona. I mean, call me crazy for believing that, but like, you know, you're probably the type who also bashes religion for doing the same thing. And by religion, of course, I mean Christianity, because that's what you mean. Anyway, yeah, The Good Place. It also stars that one guy from the Electric Company, not the 70s one, but the one from my childhood, the one from the 2000s. Danny
Rebus.
I love that character, and I love to see him in that, and I would love to see him in this, and I would love to see him in more things, because he's awesome, and he deserves more roles. And I think the last one I'm going to show for today is Batman Beyond. Another cartoon, weirdly, I know. I have a funny story. I do have the complete box set. I originally wanted the 66 Batman show because I really love that camp style. But my mom said no, she hates Batman 66. She hates anything camp. So she bought me Batman Beyond. How does my mom have money? She's a fucking landlord. She's a leech.
Can you say scum bucket?
So is my dad. Oh, of course, he's also a civil engineer, so it balances out. Anyway, yeah, Batman Beyond is kind of like Lunatics, you know? Apocalyptic future, and a suit that probably feels really good. Shut up. It's one of those forgotten Batman takes that gets lost in the shuffle, but it really shouldn't. Because from what I've heard, I haven't seen much of it. I haven't had the time to really binge through the series, but from what I've seen, it's a really good show, and I really want to get through the show. Anyway, yeah, that's it for tonight's video. See y'all sometime soon.
Who are you? You killed my father.
Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?